Welcome everyone. It's time to get ready for the gripping season-long pursuit of the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. We're at one of golf's iconic venues, Torrey Pines, and our first round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open. It's about to begin. Hello everyone, thrilled to have your company this week. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy following the action out on the course. And Beamer, your thoughts quickly here on Torrey Pines South. It is a big boy golf course, isn't it?
It is, and these players are in for a rude awakening because they've had some pretty simple golf courses up to this point. But this golf course, U.S. Open venue, this is going to punch you right in the mouth. There's no holding back here. This golf course is flat out tough. One of the toughest tests these players will see all year long. It's usually damp. It's usually cool. The wind blows off the ocean. It is just all around not fun to play in. But tell you what, if you're playing well, you can really find out what you are doing well, and that will help you in the upcoming season a lot.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. This is his second shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. And he's down there. You got a read?
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
That's a big time putt, that one. And their rival knows it too. They heard the cheers. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. The back 9 at Torrey Pines South starts with a shortish par 4, but the angle of the fairway makes this quite a tricky hole.
Fairway tilts significantly from left to right, so you need to hug the left-hand side. From there, uphill second shot to an overhanging lie from left to right. This is a difficult par 4 to get the distance control spot on.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. 5 shots off the pace. This is a lengthy putt here.
All right, this one's starting way out to the left.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And as we move along, it's Xander Schauffele in first place. The 11th at Torrey Pines South plays downhill, but it's still a long par 3.
Oh, this is just a mean little par 3, isn't it? Not a big target up there green-wise. You got deep bunkers right and left. You got a 2-tier green. It's a fun, good-looking par 3. That's really hard.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Let's check in with Tom Kim, shall we? This one's tracking toward... Oh, my. Holds it from the bunker. This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Well, this one looks like it's breaking hard to the right.
Ah, the birdie just slides by. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And our leader is now out by 3 shots as we head to the next. And as this round comes to a close, he finds himself in a share of 3rd spot. On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time now for the second round of the Farmers Insurance Open from Torrey Pines. Luke Elvey here, pleased to have you with us today. As our coverage begins, our featured player is sitting in 8th place and will no doubt be looking to close the gap on the field. Let's see how he handles the day. Let's get down to the 5th hole. That's heading for the fairway. Second shot here on the 5th. And he's not hit the mark on that approach. A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. How about the quality of this shot? This might go in. Oh, that's a ripper.
That's some special touch right there from that player coming out of the greenside bunker. Love to see it.
All right, that's now going to move him to 7 under for the event. And on the tee now of the 6th, which is a par 5.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
And now this to move into a tie for 6th. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup.
This one's looking good. And down it goes for an eagle. He's tied for 6th on this leaderboard.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Here we are at the par 4, 7th hole.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the Barranca and the canyons come into play.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here.
Not a bad play, that one. Sitting at 2 over par. "12 feet to the cup coming up. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've had to read this a couple times because there's a subtle last-minute break at the end. It's going to go left.
How good was that putt? He's currently sitting in 6th position. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. Wow, from a dodgy lie ridge. How special was that? Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
Currently 11 under par for the event. So there you have it, another round in the books. Time to go sign the scorecard, Rich.
Yeah, 2 rounds down, Luke, and I gotta say, I'm awfully impressed. This player, the performance has been sublime. I can't wait to watch him in action again.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. And what a stunning setting we have for the third round of the Farmers Insurance Open right here in La Jolla, California and Torrey Pines. G'day everyone, Luke Elvey here. Delighted to have your company. It's 18 under for our leaders. We get things underway today. We head down to the 8th hole now. That's nicely done. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole. And after that hole, this player is in second in the standings, just one spot shy of Xander Schauffele. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Setting this putt up from a mile away.
And an outside chance here. Oh, you rotten thing.
Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And as we step onto the 10th tee, Rich, always good to look back at the 9 holes just played.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
He's setting up for his second shot. Just 1 stroke back and right in it. Going with the pitching wedge here.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? If he makes this, he'll save his par. Just 1 off the lead after that hole. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here.
And not a big target either. You got deep bunkers both left and right. You got a shelf up there top left. This is just a strong, difficult, lovely, if you like, par 3.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. That's well judged. Good speed, good line. Just a 4-footer remaining. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Welcome to the par 4 12th hole.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid, to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
Ooh, right on 20 feet. This is a great momentum putt. And he's down there. You got a read?
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
Oh, he's put a pure putt on this. That was a nice putt. Had a good-looking line, plenty of speed, but just didn't drop. As we head to the next, our leader is ahead by 2. Ooh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Lining this one out from a fairways.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Watch this one break. Putting for birdie. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And a sight we're used to seeing a lot. Xander Schauffele in top spot. And as this round winds down, he finishes in 2nd place.
Same, Luke. Enjoyed the day. Looking forward to tomorrow.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. UK Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our final round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is set to begin. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. It's great to have you with us. Now, as we take a look at the standings, our featured player is in 2nd spot and trying to chase down Xander Schauffele, who's in pole position. We're going out to the 14th hole now. Oh, well done. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. And this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, it's going to bank to the left-hand side, this one.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by 7 after that hole. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. That's a big 8-shot advantage for our leader as we head to the next hole. The 16th is a par 3.
A long par 3, especially with multiple tee boxes that can be used. Green is a little bit of boomerang shape, especially back left. That's when things get really tight. But I must say, this is a wonderfully, again, designed par 3 that makes you think an awful lot.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's looking at 20 foot. This will be a good putt to hole.
Let's come off the blade beautifully. Yes! He's currently in second place here. On the tee now, the par 4 17th hole.
You want to avoid the bunkers on the right, but in doing so, you bring the ravine on the left into play, don't you? Second shot, though, plays slightly uphill. There's 2 distinct sections, the left and the right here. A little bit of a spine that bisects this green. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par's a great score.
And that was a bit of a misfire. This now, his 3rd shot. Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one. He has this putt to save his par. And as we take a look at the leaderboard, it's Xander Schauffele in first place. And now teeing off on the final hole of this round.
I tell you, this is probably one of the, if you talk about risk reward par 5s in the PGA Tour, this has got to be up near the top of the list. You find the fairway, it's just begging you to go for it. You got the water fronting the green, and you have deep bunkers both right and left. But with the history of this hole, you got to go for it, don't you?
That one's heading out to the right. That always looked wet, didn't it? All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Beauty of a chip shot there. And this putt for a final score of 67. And that'll bring an end to today's proceedings. Well, Henny, it was a big day for our featured player as they've been able to complete their goal of taking down rival Tom Kim. Great effort there.
A great outcome indeed. This player, they challenged Tom Kim. He's so super talented that being able to beat him must give this player so much confidence. I'm excited to see what they'll do next.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in and see you next time.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the picturesque Monterey Peninsula, our first-round coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by 2002 PGA champion Rich Beem and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. The course looks to be in pristine condition. The players are fired up, and we can't wait to see what drama unfolds this week on 2K Sports. That's a really nice shot. A chance to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. That putt drops. That's 2 birdies in a row. And that takes him to the top 5 on the leaderboard. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a 1-shot lead. Okay, here's the tee shot at the par 3 fifth. That's a missed green.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
5 feet remain.
This is for par.
He did a great job to limit the damage.
And to be fair, getting it up and down out of the bunker, albeit that was a pretty simple, straightforward bunker shot.
This one will be close. The ball settles just off the fairway. John, you're down there. What can you tell us about the lie?
Well, guys, originally I didn't think it would be that bad, but it's kind of gotten itself deep down into this first cut here. Let's see what happens.
Savor this. An eagle opportunity. John, give us a read on this putt.
Yeah, this is not going to be easy. It's going downhill, moving to the left.
So close. This putt from 8 feet away. He is climbing up the leaderboard after that hole.
We head across to the par 3 7th. We always talk about it in golf. It doesn't need to be a long one to be a great one.
Luke, this could be one of the most picturesque par 3s in all of golf. Who says great par 3s need to be more than 150 yards? Not a single one of them. I love this hole.
That came off the blade pretty nicely. Oh, it's in the hole. Beautiful.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
We're back. Time to have more live play. 4 under par and starting to build some momentum.
Well, after the beauty of the 7th, we go to the beast that is the 8th. Is there a tougher 2-shotter on the property?
Not to my knowledge, no. At just around 425 yards, you're going to lay up to the end of the fairway. No driver needed. But the second shot is where it gets difficult. Downhill, a very small green. You knock it on here in 2, and you've done well.
How about this shot? And back to the course with the live action. Well, Rich, I'm being honest. This lie is putrid. That one doesn't look like it jumped out of the rough. Wow, what happened there?
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And he's down there. You got a read?
Veering ever so slightly right to left.
This is on a great line.
Yeah, good job. Nice par. Currently at -4 overall.
Over to hole number 9. It's a par 4.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
That's the thick stuff. He really played that one well out of the rough. This is a putt for a share of 3rd. Henny, you're right there. What can you tell us about the putt?
This is a 12-footer here. Starting this one way out to the right. Let's see if it turns.
The par putt. Wow, you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. Rich, what a way to kick off the week. A fun day in the booth.
Absolutely. Always a pleasure to be alongside you, my friend.
Well, that'll do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. We're back for second-round action of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. I'm Andrew Catalan. Great to be back with you today. Now looking at the leaderboard, it's Xander Schauffele at the very top. He's got a 2-stroke lead as we get into the coverage here on 2K Sports. Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. Second shot here at 1. A look at the lie in the greenside rough. Okay, 12 feet away. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
I'm thinking a little left to right here.
And it'll be a drop shot to begin the day.
Not the way you want to start this round with a bogey.
We've got a major champion atop the leaderboard. It's Xander Schauffele. Here's a look at the par 5 second.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
This shot from about 190 yards. That's a great position to be in after that approach. What a big roll this would be. An eagle putt on the line. That one goes in. Here's a look at the updated leaderboard. He is in a tie for second.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Here we have it. Trying to feed off the eagle and build on that momentum here. Wow, that was just striped. Second shot here on the third. That should set up another chance. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
Little birdie looking here.
And at the conclusion of that hole, our featured player remains just a spot behind the 2024 PGA champion, Xander Schauffele.
And we're on the tee of the par 4 fourth hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
A lot to like about that one. Let's take a look at some highlights of Tom Kim.
Great touch here, Luke. Watch this.
Well, that's a bonus. Mark that down on the card.
Time to get back to the course. 9 under for the tournament.
Oh, this is good.
Phenomenal! You've got to be kidding me.
Ooh, lovely little pitch shot there.
Perfect distance, perfectly judged, and look at that, straight in the hole.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, Xander Schauffele has a 1-shot lead. And a great round in the books for him today, finishing the afternoon on top of the leaderboard.
Looking forward to it, Andrew. Could be a fun day.
Well, that's it for today. On behalf of Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire crew here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long. We'll see you next time. It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's moving day at the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. Andrew Catalan back with you. Thanks for joining us today. We're so pleased to welcome you back with us on 2K Sports, hoping for another day of excitement on tour. We head down to the 5th hole now. This is a hybrid.
Yeah, good job. This wind is getting up out here.
A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
It should start out straight enough and then have a little bit of a break to the left as it nears the hole.
And after that hole, our featured player still atop the leaderboard.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Time to pick up our coverage at the 14th. This is the major champion, Matt Fitzpatrick now. Oh, what a super shot.
Oh, dialing it in from the center of the fairway. What a beauty.
Going with the hybrid.
Beautiful shot. Really managed that well in the wind.
This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. Wants to use that slope from the right to his advantage. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard.
Fantastic start right out of the gates.
And as we move on to the next, our featured player leads by 4. We have a par 3 on this one.
Luke, this could be one of the most picturesque par 3s in all of golf. Who says great par 3s need to be more than 150 yards? Not a single one of them. I love this hole.
This one's for birdie. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This looks like it's going to go left.
Looking good.
Oh, so close. And that should secure the par on this one. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Okay, after that hole, now at 22 under for the event.
All right, we're moving along to the action at the 8th. Well, bad shot, bad break. Whatever the case may be, that did not work out well. All right, we can work with that. A 13-footer here.
He's got this one for birdie.
And just a tap in left for par. As we move on to the next hole, the lead is at 4. We're at the 9th. It's a par 4.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
An opportunity to make birdie. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
I think it's going to go up the hill and to the right.
Oh, this looks good early. Okay, on to the next. A short time ago, this is what happened at 17.
This is a beauty of a third.
So let's take a look at the updated leaderboard. Getting set for the next hole, a quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-shot advantage for our leader. We begin the second 9 with a par 4. This is a bomb. Looks like about 120 yards left. 4 shots clear of the field. The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down. I like the looks of this. Oh. And just to finish off the par. And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. Only 18 holes remain, and our featured player is in first place.
Nothing better than seeing your name on top of that leaderboard with just one round to go.
So that will do it for today. For Rich Bean, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today will be a special day for one player. It's the final round of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. I'm Andrew Catalan, glad to have you back with us. And Rich, the final round is underway. Our featured player is in first place.
Any lead is a great lead, and this player has been head and shoulders above the rest of the field. Hopefully another really good day of golf ahead of us.
Let's catch up with the play on 13. He's within striking distance of the top spot on the leaderboard. Can he find a way to take it home? We're about to find out. Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. A putt to move into first. John, give us a read on this putt.
Well, from here, it looks like the putt's going to go uphill, moving right to left.
And with that, he moves into first place. We've made it to 14.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This third shot gets awfully tricky.
Wow, he's going to like that one. This is his fourth, and currently leading the event by 1 stroke. Oh, that was so close. 7 feet remains.
This one just for a bogey.
Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is tied for the lead.
Here we are on the par 4 15th hole.
Hitting it anywhere down the left-hand side off the tee will find one of those deep bunkers, so you need to avoid those. Hit it out to the right, which will leave a great second shot into this green.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Oh, 13-footer coming up here. John, have you got a read on this one?
Just a slight break to the left on this putt.
Hang on, this looks pretty handy. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. You've arrived at the 16th, the par 4. Well, this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it?
Hitting it over here in the first place was just awful. I would blame his caddy.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Yeah, that was a safe play.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 18th.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Starting this one way out to the left. Watch this break.
3 feet to go here to the hole. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Trailing by a stroke after that hole.
We've reached the 17th. It's a par 3. Going with 8-iron here. That's a textbook swing on the approach shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity.
I really hope this one drops for him.
After that hole, our featured player is making a move. Love the drama here. The final hole, and we've got a tie for first.
Comes down to this final hole. Would not shock me whatsoever to see this go into a playoff.
That's a pretty good shot right there. All right, Henny, what does this look like?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
This putt left to be this year's AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am champion.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
I think this one is going to be breaking hard to the left.
A tap in left for birdie. The putt drops, and our featured player has won the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am.
To win at Pebble Beach must be otherworldly for this player. Great performance.
That will do it for our broadcast day. For all of us at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time.